What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. Today we are once again using the Groudon Zacian team built by DangoVGC. There was an update. We are using the more updated version of the team, so I quickly wanted to throw the new code on the screen, as well as have the updated paste in the description. So quickly just showing that before we hop right into the first game. Alright, battle number 1, and it is Yveltal Groudon. Interesting. It is Yveltal Groudon with, what's it called? Entei, Tapu Koko, a Metagross, and a Grimmsnarl. So this is really interesting because of the fact that Charizard is kind of pinned by that Koko. That being said, Groudon is a very strong max. I do really like Groudon Grimmsnarl. Definitely want Zacian. And now the last question is, what do I care about more? Do I like Gastrodon or do I like Incineroar? Incineroar is really just for the opposing Groudon, whereas Gastrodon I think offers more utility. I mean, I also could bring Charizard. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Charizard, and I'm gonna bring Gastrodon Zacian in the back. My thought process, right, is if you bring Koko, I can just easily go for what's it called, a Precipice Blades. So we do have the ability to deal with Koko that way. We do have to be, I guess, a little bit weary of you could be like max overgrowth Koko. We are gonna see Entei Grimmsnarl. Okay, this is okay, so Entei can have Rockfall, so this makes this a little tricky. Right, I don't want to be like, okay, let's play a speed tag game. So I'm going to just that was Precipice Blades, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Precipice Blades here and swap into Gastrodon. Right, there's no in my mind, there's no real reason to risk Charizard right now. I know that like you want to just be hyper aggressive with it, but I feel like that's a little unnecessary. We're gonna see the T-Wave, perfect, right? Sacred Fire going to come out into the Groudon, so I think a very good read there. Luckily they don't get the burn, which is huge, but we do unfortunately miss the Entei, which is really what we wanted to hit. I'm gonna click it again, and nope, I'm going to go for wait, yeah, okay, they have Groudon in the back. I'm just gonna Earth Power this Entei, just trying to get some damage up. We do have to be obviously a little bit wary. We are gonna see the light screen come up, right? You're just trying to provide longevity to your Entei, as that's fine with me. Sacred Fire going to come out, going to hit into Groudon this time. We do unfortunately get the burn, which is going to be a pretty big deal, as we do. Oh, okay, I was like, we are going to miss the Precipice Blades again, but we are going to see the Berry be activated. Grimmsnarl unfortunately going to live here, which is a little unfortunate for sure. But yeah, we can just fire off a big Stone Edge. We are going to live though, so we do have the ability just to pressure once again with the press. We can go for a Rock Slide here. No need to risk, which is more accurate. Rock Slide, yeah, I mean, I'm fine to risk that extra 5 and then just go for an Earth Power onto this Entei, really just trying to get rid of it. You could start switching and focusing on Gastrodon, just saying, hey, Gastrodon is kind of a threat right now, but really trying to neutralize some of the threats and then save Charizard for that endgame, which I think is working out pretty well for us. We do obviously have to be a little bit weary of Grimmsnarl, but all things considered, like, this is okay. Yeah, because now, right, if you target down the Groudon, you are losing your Entei, and I don't want to say I'm okay with that trade. Fair. Cool Entei set. We are going to be able to, at least we get rid of the Grimmsnarl, which is a really big deal because of the fact that it means that we can use Charizard a lot more effectively into what my opponent has in the back, and we should potentially see a Yveltal here, right? And if we see Yveltal, my thought process is to try and yawn it, and then try and just get some big damage that way with Gastrodon. What's tricky? Okay, so we're gonna see Groudon actually come out. I'm still gonna go for the Precipice Blades, and come on. Let's yawn their Groudon. We do have Zacian in the back, so we do know Zacian is faster. We do need to pick up a KO onto either Groudon or Entei, so that's a little tricky at this point. We're going to see no max, as you're just going to go straight for the Sacred Fire. That's totally fine with me. We're going to see a Swords Dance come out, so this is totally fine, right? We're going to cause you to take a little nap once we go for the yawn, which is great for us. So let's bring out, yeah, we bring out a Charizard here. Ooh, the Gorgeous Royal. OG. What a beauty. We can double protect at this point. Yeah, let's go for a double protect here, just to guarantee that either Groudon switches out or Groudon falls asleep. And then from there, we do have the ability to just put on a lot of pressure onto this Entei, right? We do have access to Airstream. We are Chardy Berry as well, which means that if you max the Entei and go for Rockfall, we will be able to just go for, okay, we're going to see, okay, a switch into Coco, which is fine with me, right? Coco here, okay, Coco is your fourth. Okay, interesting. So no Yveltal. I can just max Gastrodon. Okay, so you're gonna max Groudon here before it falls asleep. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's think about this. That is fine with me. Yeah, you're gonna, okay, so you're gonna fall asleep here. We sacrifice Charizard, max Gastrodon, KO the Coco, bring out, okay, yeah, I mean, that's not gonna, okay, so we, do we Hailstorm? That was through a protect. Love it. Okay, so Coco's only grass move, I think, is what's it called? I actually need to target down the, wait, why is the Gastro, oh, we have Tapu Koko. Smart. Okay, we're just gonna go for the Blast Burn. Okay, let's think about this, right? If you do that, let's think, you KO, this is tricky. That Coco, oh, I didn't even consider Coco stopping the sleep. And I was like, oh, you're gonna fall asleep. I should have gone on the offensive. It's fine. Coco going to protect. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna get big damage off with Blast Burn. Cry. just cry. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Our out would have been, no, I should have ice beamed the yeah, I can't win from this spot. I mean I protect. Okay, you went for a okay, so you have one turn of max left. So what we do is we go for a max guard, stall you out. This lets you become small. We bring out Zacian. Zacian needs to critical hit Behemoth Blade. We are going to lose Charizard here. That's fine. Yeah, okay, because this is your last turn. You become small. I have staggered you by a turn. Yeah, so I need a crit. That's my win con right now, is a crit or a Behemoth Blade miss. Both of those are feasible. Yeah, okay, so we need a Behemoth Blade or a Behemoth Blade crit or a miss. We are max attack, so like that could help. You could miss Precipice Blades, so there are options. Yeah, we do this. We go for the Quake. Nope, come on. There we go. On to Groudon. Yeah, okay. I have no reason to attack into Coco right now. Or are you protecting because you have Earthquake? If you have Earthquake, I'll cry. Jesus. And you're not even Assault Vest? Oh my goodness. Precipice Blade, yeah, that double connect is gonna seal it up. So I'm trying to think of where we faltered here. Yeah, I mean, it was tricky. I think Gastrodon would have been the smarter lead. We let Groudon get set up. It just did way too much damage, and even a crit wouldn't have mattered. So yeah, I guess we should have brought Incin. And yeah, we know better, but nothing to do but say, let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is a Zacian Dialga team. Interesting. It is Whimsicott, Zacian, and Urshifu Dialga with Grimmsnarl and Landorus. So, I like Grimmsnarl a lot. I think Grimmsnarl, Groudon, Incin, and Zacian? Right? Charizard is risky. Is Charizard risky? I mean, it is. But my thought process, right, is you can't double Rockfall. Yeah, you cannot get 2 Rockfalls off before I get a Wildfire off. Worst case, you can get 1. So we can get off the Wildfire and really try and do some damage that way. I think, yeah, let's go with that idea of saying, hey, we're gonna push with the Wildfire and see what happens. Okay, yeah, because we're gonna see Wimmy Dialga. That makes a lot of sense. I expect to see. Yeah, it's tricky because you're gonna Rockfall. I'm gonna lose a lot of my damage output, but let's Precipice Blades anyway and go for the Wildfire onto Dialga. Yeah, you should max as well. We can use the Charty Berry to survive the hit and then get the KO back. I mean, I don't think we'll get the KO. Interesting. We're gonna see Landorus come out, which is fine, because that means Landorus should go down to a Wildfire. We're also maintaining the weather, which is huge. You could be Lagging Tail. Are you trying to trick a Lagging Tail onto me? Which is also, I mean, it's not the end of the world because we're getting off, what's it called? We're getting off Wildfire, and it looks like we should be picking up a KO onto this Landorus, right? Like, this is in the sun. We're gonna see Grass Knot. That's not ideal. I mean, it's really not ideal. That is really not ideal. Wildfire gonna come out. This should KO the Landorus. Right? Yeah, yeah. That health bar went down way too fast. And so now what? We can fire off a Precipice Blades. Are we missing? We do miss. A little unfortunate. We are going to get the Wimmy down a little bit. So what? You bring out... Okay, so you bring out Dialga here. Yeah, you're going to bring out Dialga. Let's bring out Ensign and go for a Wildfire onto Dialga. Oh, no. Let's... That was probably... No, okay, let's think about this. We want to pin the Dialga as much as possible. You can max Rockfall. Yeah, you're going to Rockfall into Charizard. Charizard's going to live. This lets us Flare Blitz the Whimsicott slot. Yeah, this lets us Flare Blitz the Whimsicott slot because you can't really afford to leave me alone, right? Because if you do, I'm going to get off another big attack. So you have to target down the Charizard again. So we KO the Whimsicott there. That lets us bring out Groudon next to Zacian, which should at that point be able to just do a ton of work. I guess I could have left in Groudon. Yeah, obvious Tailwind is obvious. Charty Berry should let us live. Hailstorm, interesting. Okay, into Ensign, like that's fine. That's not really fine, but it is what it is. This will let us get off a really big Wildfire onto this Dialga, which is what I care about most. It wasn't ideal. But okay, so we're looking at Hail and Wildfire Chip. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Wimmy slot and just go for... I mean, I just want damage onto this Dialga more than anything. It is going to be tricky, right? We are going to see the interesting Moonblast. I'm guessing going for the special attack drop, which you're not going to get. We're going to see the Lightning. So good call there. Yeah, really good call there. It's going to get around the Berry, but we are going to pick up the... Let's think about this. You have Zacian in the back. You should have Zacian in the back. So what we do is we bring out our Zacian. That lets us protect it, switch out into Groudon, to fire off a second Intimidate, or to fire off an Intimidate and to try and put pressure that way. Yeah, Dialga, I really wanted more damage on you. Yeah, we're gonna see a Zacian here. Makes a lot of sense. Groudon's taking... Okay, there should be... We can do this, right? We protect Zacian, swap into Groudon. Groudon's low, man. Okay, let's think about this, right? You go for a Quake. This means that we get the Sun Up, so we can Flare Blitz the Zacian in the... We're not gonna live. Groudon comes out. Yeah, this is a tricky pin for sure. We're gonna see a Protect. If you want to Protect too, like I would like that. Should be a Quake here. Sacred Sword into Groudon, please live. Okay, that's actually a big deal. We're gonna see the Quake come out into Zacian. Yep, makes sense. If this is the... Okay, this is the last turn of Tailwind. Okay, we're gonna get we get Wildfire Chip, which is actually a big deal because it is going to build up, and we need to preserve our Zacian if possible. So there's one turn of Tailwind left. No, wait, wrong side. Perfect. Last turn of Tailwind. I'm going to click Precipice Blades, and I'm going to swap out into Ensign. What berry are we? Oh, we're Shuka. Okay, I thought we were Figgy. I mean, that makes sense. So we're trying to put on pressure, right? You can't ignore. You can't ignore the Groudon, so you have to get the KO there. This is going to hopefully let me get Ensign with a Fake Out onto these Pokemon, which can be huge. Sacred Sword onto Groudon, that's fine. We should see, what's it called? A Earth Power. Okay, into Shuka. If we live, this is good. Live. Okay, perfect. Love that. That's huge. No more Tailwind. We can, as soon as we stop having Drift, we can bring out Zacian. And so now, right, we can Fake Out their Zacian and go for a Sacred Sword onto their Dialga. Right? Yes. Yeah, we want to Sacred Sword Dialga, and we want to Fake Out is at the top. Fake Out their Zacian. Right? You could, I feel like if you have double protect, it's tricky, but it's not. No. If you have double protect, it's fine. Because we can just Flare Blitz the subsequent turn into your Dialga, as we're going to see just no protect. So this is perfect. We're going to get the hit off. Sacred Sword hopefully should KO Dialga at this range. Yep, okay. Nice. And at this point, right, we have our Zacian is faster. So we can just go for a Behemoth Blade here, as well as a Flare Blitz onto their Zacian. And so this should be more than enough to finish the game off, right? Because you have to choose what you're going to target. You're also at neutral as opposed to +1. So that Wildfire might just be enough for us to pick up the KO. Right? It'll be close. But yeah, it should still work out in our favor of just in terms of where our damage is coming from. One more turn of Wildfire, would have been nice just to like guarantee it. But yeah, I mean, we're taking advantage of the fact that we are max speed Zacian and just firing off a big Behemoth Blade, which should at this range, yeah, it's gonna pick up the KO. So really good game. I think it was tougher than it needed to be. There were definitely some really scary moments. I think that lightning tech was obviously scary, but I think we were able to really position well, and that's kind of what let us win this one. So overall, really, really solid second battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is another Zacian Yveltal team. Zacian Yveltal with Ensign, Lando, a Rillaboom, and Grimmsnarl. So what I'm thinking is Ensign Charizard with Groudon Zacian. Nope, Zacian. So what we can do is we can get the Intimidate off, switch into Groudon to set the sun. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Also, if you have a Grimmsnarl, we can go for the Fake Out to prevent something like a Thunder Wave. Do we care? I mean, we kind of do. Yeah, I think this is our best lead for sure. We can also fire off and Intimidate onto their Landorus, which we're going to see. Okay, Yveltal Grimmsnarl. I think I don't know if I live a hit. That's what's tricky. It's fine. We have Zacian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to fake out the Pokemon that's definitely going to stay in. And I'm going to fire off a Wildfire onto this Grimmsnarl. Just because I want to get rid of it to stop screens. I think that that's really important. We do have Zacian just to deal with this Yveltal. And especially if we can get off... what's it called? Get off a Wildfire damage onto it, that should put it in easy range of... I mean, we have Play Rough, so it's fine. So this is, I think, the best lead for us. We are going to see, we're going to see the Max Yveltal. We know we're guaranteed to be faster. I think stopping screens, like I said, is the most important, and I'm assuming Wildfire plus the actual move itself should be enough to KO this Grimmsnarl, which will put us in a pretty good position. If you go for a Darkness, right, okay, let's see. We're going to get the Fake Out off, which is huge. Get a little beep. And Wildfire going to come out. We just need it with the chip to kill this Grimmsnarl. Nope. Don't think we're going to get it. Airstream going to come out. That's fine. Into the Instant. That did too much. I'm sorry, no. Oh, because you're Life Orb. Okay, you are Life Orb. That's good to see. Please go down. You're not going to go down. I'm going to swap into Groudon and go for another Wild... Oh, wait. Wildfire is 225. This is 220. Wildfire is stronger. I'm going to go for the Wildfire onto this Yveltal. Oh, you probably have Heat Wave. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have Max Flare if you're Life Orb. So what? We needed that KO, man. Wish we were Life Orb. Life Orb would have made a huge difference. Swap out into Groudon. Yeah, okay, we brought out Groudon. Just trying to say, yeah, just trying to chill. Grimmy should go for... Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. Reflect is fine. Wildfire goes into you. That's fine. We're going to lose a little bit of HP, but so are you. From the Wildfire chip, you're going to lose your Grimmsnarl, which is great for us. Right? You are now... Let's think about this. You can bring out Zacian. We're going to see Instant come out. Interesting. I'm going to swap into my Instant if I can. Swap here, and I'm just still going for the Wildfire into this Yveltal, and I just have to hope that I can live the hit. If I do, this is okay. If you okay, let's think. You attack into the Charizard, and you KO it. There's a chance my Instant lives, right? Fake out into me. If we live, that's a big deal. 27. Okay, we are going to live. Great. We're going to see the Darkness onto Charizard. Please live. Okay, you lived. I appreciate you. That's a huge deal. That's going to let us fire off a Wildfire onto... yeah, here comes the Wildfire. This should KO. It'll KO with the chip? Question mark? Okay, perfect. We're gonna get the KO with that. At this point, it should be Zacian, right? Yeah, we're gonna see Zacian. What do we care less about? Do we care less about Zacian? I'm gonna actually... Okay, so what we do is we switch out into... Okay, yeah, that's how we win this. We switch out into our Zacian here. Go for a... I mean, I may as well just Blast Burn this. I'm gonna go down anyway. I may as well try and get some damage on the board. Right, if you Sacred, you could Behemoth Blade, calling for a potential switch, but that's fine with me. We still have 1 turn of Wildfire left, and then we try and use Groudon to clean up. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna see a Protect. Interesting. I think that makes the most sense. Please say you didn't. Okay. Please don't go for a Flare Blitz onto Cry. Big Cry. Oh, you lived. Okay. That happened. Sure. Okay, so you protected this last turn. This lets me bring out my Ensign. We can fake out your Ensign. Fake out the Ensign. Fake out the Ensign, Blade the Zacian. So yeah, we're gonna Behemoth Blade the Zacian and go for a fake out onto your Ensign. Fails the double. We're gonna be able to get the fake out off, which is huge. Blade gonna come out, and that should almost KO the Zacian, right? Not quite. We can take advantage of speed tiers, so we can Behemoth Blade again, taking advantage of our speed, and go for a parting shot onto your Ensign. This lets us bring out Groudon. Yeah, speed tier really coming in clutch here. Groudon has Rock Slide, so we do have a good way to deal damage into you. So that speed, max speed, really putting in work right now. As we're gonna see. Oh, okay. We parting shot first. That's fine. That lets us bring out Groudon. Groudon can go for Rock Slide because it's more accurate. And yeah. Oh, Groudon's at full. We're chilling. Yeah. So I mean, it's not 100% over. We could miss like 30 hits in a row. Flare Blitz gonna come out into Groudon. So actually, really good job calling the switch there. So we do get the parting shot off. So you're at like -2, and you no longer have a Reflect. So that means that we do have the ability just to go straight for a Sacred Sword, which cannot miss, as well as we can go for the Rock Slide because it's more accurate. No need to really worry about that. So I think my opponent, I mean, they made some really good reads there. But luckily we were able to pull through. This team, I mean, it's great. There's a reason it won the first American Regional. I think that like this 6 is incredible. I know that there has been some steps to counter team it, and those have been fairly successful. So kind of interested to see how the meta evolves. I think we're mostly going to see it kind of evolving around Zacian with Kyogre and then Zacian with Groudon. But yeah, overall, super cool team. Huge shout out to DangoVGC for the team, and yeah, definitely check it out. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.